Clear Parker Lane, where's he at now? Crash. Just crash. Slow down, but bring it up,
From daring motorcycle escapes to high-speed interstate chases, these encounters push officers to their limits and test the boundaries of law enforcement tactics. On Sunday, June 30th, 2024, around 10:55 p.m., Trooper Davis was patrolling the area near Otter Creek Road and Interstate 30. As he scanned the surroundings, his attention was drawn to a motorcycle heading west on Otter Creek Road, approaching Highway 5. The motorcycle was zipping along at a considerable speed. Without hesitation, Trooper Davis turned his patrol vehicle around, determined to conduct an enforcement stop on the speeding motorcycle. As he executed the maneuver, he noticed the rider glancing in his direction. The motorcyclist, seemingly aware of the impending encounter, decided to evade the trooper. Ignoring a red light, the suspect continued along Otter Creek Road, prompting Trooper Davis to activate his emergency lights and settings. He swiftly informed Troop A Communications that he was initiating a pursuit. The chase escalated as they transitioned onto Highway 5, with the suspect pushing the motorcycle to approximately 110 miles per hour, weaving dangerously between other vehicles. Undeterred, the rider then veered onto the West Baseline Road, maintaining the breakneck pace. The chase continued into rural Pulaski County, where the suspect turned off rear lights to avoid detection. As they reached Rains Road, the rider attempted to turn onto Sullivan Road but was going too fast. Disregarding the right turn, the suspect tried a U-turn, endangering both themselves and the public. To prevent escape, Trooper Davis strategically blocked the suspect's route with his patrol unit, causing the motorcycle to topple. The suspect was apprehended without incident. Medical attention was provided for a minor laceration sustained during the intervention. Further investigation revealed that Mr. James Brown, the suspect, had a suspended license without a motorcycle endorsement. The unregistered motorcycle displayed fictitious tags. Mr. Brown was transported to Pulaski County Regional Jail facing multiple charges, including fleeing, careless driving, and driving on a suspended license. On September 7, 2022, at around 7:03 p.m., a law enforcement officer was sitting in the right lane of Interstate 55 just before the southbound exit. Traffic was heavy and stopped because of an earlier incident on the Interstate 55 bridge. The officer saw a red Pontiac Grand Prix speeding on the right shoulder at about 50 miles per hour. The officer then moved to the right shoulder, turned on the blue lights, and started a traffic stop. The red Pontiac pulled over a short distance ahead. The officer informed dispatch about the stop, got out of the patrol car, and approached the driver's door of the Pontiac. The officer introduced himself to the driver and explained why he was being stopped. When asked for his driver's license, the driver admitted he did not have one. At this moment, the driver smelled a strong odor of marijuana coming from the car. The officer asked the driver to step out and talk at the rear of the vehicle. A female passenger was also in the car, and she too did not have an ID. The driver said he was trying to take his friend to the hospital because she was not feeling well.
Stop the car real quick.
Okay.
Big 4-4 1024. It's Illinois David Edward 50578. David Edward 50578, Illinois. It's a red Pontiac Grand Prix. I'm right here at the 155 southbound.
The driver complied, stepping out and walking to the rear of the car while discussing his friend's condition. He mentioned he was attempting to reach the exit to turn back to the hospital in West Memphis. The officer asked for the driver's ID, and the driver handed over an Illinois ID card identifying him as Eric Winford from Chicago Heights, Illinois. When asked if the car was his, Winford said it belonged to a friend. The officer then read Winford his Miranda rights, which he confirmed he understood. The officer told Winford he could smell marijuana and asked if there was anything illegal in the car or on his person, to which Winford replied no. The officer then asked Winford to place his hands on the rear of the car to check for weapons. He instructed Winford to stand in front of the car out of traffic's way. The officer proceeded to the passenger door and asked the female passenger to exit the car. She was also read her Miranda rights and confirmed her understanding. She denied having anything illegal on her person or in her purse, which the officer then searched with her permission. The officer asked her to stand with Winford at the front of the car. Trooper Garrett Bird arrived at the scene. The first officer briefed Bird on the situation and asked him to administer standardized field sobriety tests for Winford, who showed signs of being under the influence, such as red eyes, droopy eyelids, a light green film on his tongue, and unsteadiness. While searching the car, the officer noticed the female passenger becoming anxious and moving towards the rear of the car. She mentioned that there might be a gun in the car, but the officer told her to return to the front of the vehicle. She briefly complied, but then turned back, claiming there might be other items in the car. She climbed into the driver's seat, started the car, and fled the scene. The officer decided to let her go and return to his patrol unit.
Female jumped in the car on me and took off. We're almost to the bridge. Or since she stopped in traffic, she may have wrecked. She did. She wrecked out RC Stormy 1016.
The officer informed dispatch about a high-speed pursuit approaching a bridge. The red Pontiac was driving over 100 miles per hour on the right shoulder. Suddenly, the car stopped abruptly. The officer informed dispatch that the car might have crashed. As the officer got closer, it was clear the Pontiac had collided with a box truck and was split in half. The female driver was found with her legs in the front passenger area and her head on the ground where the back seats would have been.
She gonna be 10-7. He's leaking diesel. Force City start. Force City,
Get me,
West Memphis Fire. We got a truck. She hit leaking diesel. She's in the car. I don't know.
I don't know. He's supposed to get his ambulance here quick.
After emergency services took the female away, the officer found an ID identifying her as Brittany Johns. Dispatch was informed of her name and birth date. A background check revealed that Johns had an active warrant from Illinois with full extradition. While searching the car, the officer found a .22 revolver on the rear passenger side floorboard. Photos were taken of the gun before it was collected. On June 28, 2024, at around 1:08 a.m., dispatch notified an officer that the Madison County Sheriff's Office was pursuing a green Chevrolet Silverado headed west on Highway 412. They requested assistance. The officer took primary in the pursuit near Knob Hill Loop, and Trooper Matthew Walker was secondary.
Passing Knob Hill, speed 80. Yeah, here they come for you.
The suspect drove west on Highway 412 at about 100 miles per hour. The officer tried several times to position for a TVI, but the suspect cut him off each time. The suspect then brake-checked the officer, turned around near Fawn Road, and began traveling eastbound. Trooper Walker took over as primary and attempted a TVI, which was unsuccessful. The pursuit continued eastbound at speeds reaching 110 miles per hour.
Well, if you let Madison County know whoever else is involved, not to rush the vehicle once we get it fitted out.
The suspect began driving eastbound in the westbound lanes. The suspect tried to turn left at the intersection of Sonora Road and Highway 412, but lost control and hit a utility pole. The suspect then exited the vehicle and fled on foot northbound on Sonora Road. Corporal Billy Martin tried to use a taser on the suspect, but it was ineffective. Corporal Martin then took the suspect to the ground without further incident. The suspect was taken into custody and identified as Barry Reynolds. He was transported by the Madison County Sheriff's Office to the Madison County Detention Center.
Hands! 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 He's reaching! He's reaching! He's reaching! Hands up! Hands! He's faking with his hands! Hey! 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 He don't have a weapon! He don't have a weapon! He's doing it with his finger! Does he have a weapon? He does not! He's doing it with his hand! Show me your hands! 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 In the door! In the door! Get it! Get it! Good. I'm good. Get on the ground. On the ground. I can't breathe. Everybody back. Here. Okay, I'm good. Fine. I'm good, folks. Go. Can't breathe. Hey, let me up. Let me up, man. Stop right there. Stop moving. Okay, good, man. Let me up. Start up. So carefully get taken around already. I think that's all this stuff.
Walk it. Chase the floor also. Stay for it.
On Saturday, June 22, 2024, at around 11:40 p.m., Trooper Carter Lazenby was patrolling State Highway 18 near Big Lake. He saw a white Chrysler 300 traveling westbound and used radar to measure its speed at 68 miles per hour in a 60-mile-per-hour zone. Trooper Lazenby activated his emergency lights and conducted a traffic stop. He approached the driver and identified himself, explaining the reason for the stop. The driver, Jaden Colt, provided his driver's license but mentioned that he had just been fired from his job and that his tags were expired. Trooper Lazenby noticed a smell of marijuana coming from the vehicle and asked Culp if there were any illegal drugs inside. Culp handed over a small red Swisher Sweets bag containing a small amount of marijuana. Trooper Lazenby observed that Culp appeared very nervous, tapping his leg rapidly after being asked to turn off his car. Trooper Lazenby seized the marijuana and asked Culp to step out of the vehicle for a probable cause search. At this moment, Culp started the vehicle again and turned off the headlights. Despite instructions to turn off the vehicle, Culp accelerated and fled west on State Highway 18. Trooper Lazenby returned to his patrol car and began the pursuit. Culp quickly reached speeds over 100 miles per hour, passing 2 vehicles in the process. The chase continued with Trooper Lazenby in pursuit, attempting to stop the fleeing vehicle. As Culp approached Big Lake, he reached speeds of 145 miles per hour, slowing to 120 miles per hour while navigating a curve. Trooper Lazenby executed a successful TVI, causing Culp to veer off the right side of the road and into a nearby field. Culp was apprehended without further incident. Emerson Ambulance Service checked him on site before transporting him to the Mississippi County Sheriff's Department, where he faced appropriate charges. At the jail, Culp was informed of his rights regarding DWI charges and consented to provide a urine sample for testing by the Arkansas state authorities.
Hands up! All right, step back, behind cover. Walk backwards to the sound of my voice. Keep walking back, you have a ditch.
Hey, Sheriff's Office, we just did it at B Road and out in the field where 18 and Big Lake.
Here, I got it. Keep walking back. Put your hands on your head, interlock your fingers.
7 Green Road,
Keep coming
19.
Keep walking back. Do not
Please,
miss.
y'all are 97.
Keep walking back to the sound of my voice. Keep walking back. It's just him. You're good. Keep walking back. You have a ditch.
114 or so, show me your route.
All right, you're good. I'm gonna get him. I'm moving.
Or do you want me
Keep walking back. Just keep going on. Keep walking back. Stop. Down on your knees.
on your knees?
Down. Hands. Lay down. Lay down.
Is there anybody else in that car? No, sir.
There's no one else.
Hang on, Teddy, I'll go with you.
I got there when I had contact with him.
You heard or just drunk? Huh? You heard or just drunk? I'm a little tipsy and a little hurt right now.
What's hurting?
Call us 1016. I hit my head. Hang on, let me go with you.
All right.
Hit my head,
All right.
my arm.
See.
Sir, I'm gonna
Next.
11, 1016, please.
Hey, you call it 1016?
Yeah, I got that in at 1011.
With him.
I am.
34 on road, record what?
Oh, that was dumb.
Oh, sorry.
Roll over. Hey, listen.
You know, 15 in or no, you can continue. Good thing.
All right. Now, what I want you to do,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to pull you over, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, swing that leg. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, swing this leg. So you can lift yourself up. Okay, I'm going to assist you up, all right? You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. Stay right here.
No.
All
They're gonna check it. It was just him when I made contact.
I'm sorry. I freaked out.
I can tell. I tried talking to you about the weed.
I'm
So
sorry.
you handed me?
I did that on
You got on what?
a year's probation.
Well, now you just caught a felony. You get that?
Hold on. They don't have to bust the window. They can unlock it. They can unlock it.
Yeah.
Like this
All right.
last
That's the last thing we worry about right now. Turn around.
All right.
You got money in your pocket?
Yes, sir.
Wallet?
Yes, sir.
You got anything illegal in that wallet?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm leaving that right there for now. You're gonna sit back here, okay?
Yes, sir. I got a question.
No, you can wait. We got more important things to talk about right now.
Yes, sir.
Where are you hurting at?
Just my knee.
Just your knee. What do you hit your head on?
I hit my head on the windshield.
Hold on.
337, anyone just called.
At around 9:59 p.m., Trooper Chase Landry is driving south on Interstate 67, merging onto westbound Interstate 40. He noticed a white Mercury in the second lane on Interstate 67, swerving out of its lane.
Okay, quickly.
At 1044, 40 westbound is a 1. Tractor trailer on the right hand side of the shoulder. Construction crew working John because he's got the traffic pattern messed up.
Trooper Landry followed the vehicle onto I-40 West and then onto I-30 West while it continued to display poor lane control. Near mile marker 142 on Interstate 30 West, Trooper Landry activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop. However, the vehicle did not stop and discarded a black bag from the passenger side window near mile marker 141. The vehicle then exceeded the speed limit, reaching about 63 miles per hour in a 50 mile per hour construction zone on Interstate 630 West after passing the 6th Street exit. Trooper Landry then activated a siren as the vehicle continued through the construction zone, maintaining speeds around 63 miles per hour.
What you got?
The vehicle passed several opportunities to stop, including exits at Main and Broadway Streets. Trooper Landry then positioned his unit and executed a TVI near mile marker 141 on Interstate 630 West. He conducted a felony takedown of the driver, Marcus Fuller, who was the sole occupant, and took him into custody. Trooper Alex Bratton arrived to assist, and together with Trooper Landry, they inventoried the vehicle. Trooper Bratton completed the vehicle tow sheet, and Action Wrecker towed and stored the vehicle.
Show me your fucking hands! Get out! Get out! Keep your hands up! Turn around! Turn around now! Walk back! Walk back! Stop! Put your hands on your shoulders. On your shoulders. Lift your shirt up.
Trooper First Class Shane Cavaness responded to the area on I-30 West where Fuller had discarded a black bag. The bag contained Fuller's driver's license along with various items, a Taurus Model G3C 9mm handgun with ammunition, approximately 17 grams of suspected MDMA pills, about 14.1 grams of suspected marijuana, approximately 54.5 grams of suspected THC, and various drug paraphernalia, including a digital scale, grinder, marijuana pipe, and vape pen.
Stop. I ain't even trying to hear that. I ain't even trying to hear it. Shut up. Shut up! What's up, LT?
Fuller was transported to UAMS Hospital for evaluation and clearance by medical personnel before being taken to the Pulaski County Regional Detention Facility. He faced charges including felony fleeing, careless and prohibited driving, possession of Schedule I and Schedule VI substances with intent to deliver, possession of drug paraphernalia, tampering with physical evidence, and possession of firearms by certain persons.
We're trashing, I promise. I promise you, officer.
Hey, what it looks like that he's real loud, what kind of drugs are you guys doing?
I ain't trying to resist you, man. I'm fine.
Right before the 140 exit,
It was on the right side.
Couple. Third person head to that.
It looked like
a black handbag. Kevin, I'm trying to get down there to y'all. I want 57. I'll come down and help you with sport.
All right, LT, appreciate the stop.
Yeah, well, I'm at that South Interstate. I just want to hurry up and get there.
Did it toss it over the river bridge? No, it was on the shoulder still.
It is advisable for the watch to see if they can get out to it.
Yeah, it was like a black bag. It kind of looked like, it might have been something like this, but then at the same time, it kind of looked like a handbag, like a purse or something. Let me put some gloves on, hold on.
Man, I'm diabetic, man. I'm trying to go home and take my medicine. I need you to call the ATM.
On Tuesday, June 18th, 2024, around 8:59 p.m., the West Memphis Police Department received a report of an accident near 714 Ingram Boulevard involving a white Chevrolet Tahoe and a silver Chevrolet Camaro. Before police arrived, dispatch informed them that the Tahoe was leaving the scene and the Camaro was following. Both vehicles entered eastbound Interstate 40 towards Memphis, Tennessee. Around 9:07 p.m., Officer D. Little located the Camaro and Tahoe near the 281-mile marker on Interstate 40. Officer Little tried to stop them, but the Tahoe with Arkansas license plates ignored his lights and siren and sped away. A pursuit ended when emergency lights were turned off at the Tennessee state line on I-40. A Tahoe traveling at high speed collided with a Mazda 6 and a Volvo Semi about a mile into Tennessee. The Tahoe was disabled in the traffic lane. The driver, identified as Keith Burns, was taken into custody. Both the Mazda and the Tahoe had airbags deployed, requiring EMS assistance. The interstate was cleared and everyone was involved was moved into the Welcome Center on Bass Pro Drive. Burns, who showed signs of intoxication, was later released due to hospitalization. His license was found to be suspended from Arkansas, and vehicle insurance was unconfirmed. Charges against Burns included reckless driving, fleeing, driving with a suspended license, and lack of insurance.
I think you just get something. 260, he raked out. It's a pretty ticket.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Wrecked out in Memphis. Hey, check on them behind us. One unit, check on them behind us.
You want your long gun?
Yep.
All right, go.
Swap.
What's your
back dash.
Your
just
PA
open.
hurt? Your PA work?
Y'all got it covered?
Driver, put your hands up in the windshield. Driver, put your hands up in the windshield. Driver, put your hands up in the windshield. How many occupants are in the vehicle? Hold your fingers up for how many occupants are inside the vehicle.
On June 14, 2024, around 10:22 p.m., Trooper First Class Brad Hitchcock was stationed on the right-hand southbound shoulder of Interstate 555 near the 25-mile marker. He noticed a dark passenger car traveling northbound at high speed. Using the radar, he confirmed the car was going 110 miles per hour in a 75-mile-per-hour zone. Trooper Hitchcock quickly entered the roadway, crossed the emergency crossover lane, and attempted to catch up to the speeding car. After a short distance, he activated his blue lights and siren.
You got 10 SUV with no tags. Speed.
C20, Johnson.
C20.
I tried to catch up to the line. Got 110. Matic. Compact car, northbound. About 31.
The passenger car continued northbound at high speed, fleeing actively in the left-hand lane near the 31-mile marker. Trooper Hitchcock informed dispatch about the pursuit of a black passenger car. During the pursuit, the fleeing vehicle crossed the line in front of a semi-truck at over 100 miles per hour and passed a vehicle on the right-hand shoulder near the 32-mile marker. The driver of the fleeing vehicle made evasive maneuvers, including slamming on brakes to avoid tactical vehicle intervention attempts by Trooper Hitchcock. At one point, the driver reversed direction on I-555 into oncoming traffic, then exited at the 34-mile marker off-ramp, continuing at high speeds. Trooper Hitchcock pursued, crossing the median and continuing northbound.
Receiver Victor Davis, David Victor. Brake check, brake check. Alright, we're back off again, northbound. Bay exit, northbound. Right in the
On the pursuit's continuation, the fleeing vehicle accelerated northbound on Highway 463 towards Jonesboro. Trooper First Class Brad Hitchcock attempted another TVI at 108 miles per hour, but collided with the vehicle's driver's side fender when the driver abruptly braked.
We're in the reverse, Interstate. Reverse, he's going into oncoming traffic.
Do what you got to do at the end.
Alright, we got off the Bay exit. Bay exit. Give me a return on that 28, Jonesboro.
314 Zebra Day Victor's coming back on the right GMC as you need.
Okay, we're on 463, advise Jonesboro, 463.
The vehicle spun 90 degrees counterclockwise in front of Trooper Hitchcock's unit, which then collided again with its front driver's side fender. The fleeing vehicle spun back 90 degrees clockwise and entered the ditch on the east side of Highway 463.
A lot of traffic. Still 463. Speeds are 90. It's going to be Zebra Ocean Victor. Alright, he checked me. Wrecked out. He's hit me. He's back in it. He's in the ditch.
Tony, don't let him out of it. Rail him and keep him in the ditch.
Get out of the car!
right, one at gunpoint, send me some units. Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Get your hands up!
Yes, sir, my hands are right here.
Send me some units.
My hands right here. My hands right here. I don't got no weapons, nothing in the vehicle, sir. Nothing. My hands are up. My hands are up, sir.
Despite this, the driver continued northbound in the ditch, prompting Trooper Hitchcock to execute a 360-degree turnaround, enter the ditch, and resume the pursuit. The vehicle eventually came to a stop, and Trooper Hitchcock positioned this patrol unit to block the driver's side door, preventing the driver from exiting. The driver complied with orders to crawl out through the driver's side window and was taken into custody.
Hey, can you please just walk to the car?
Get out of the car! Crawl out of the car!
Can you please?
Crawl out of the car!
I don't want to touch nothing. I don't want to touch nothing, please.
Crawl out of the car!
My seatbelt on. My seatbelt on. Can you please come take my seatbelt off?
Refusing to get out of the car.
Can you take my seatbelt off, sir?
Don't want to gun
I do not want to touch my seatbelt. Please, can you touch my seatbelt, sir?
Well, y'all be there in about 3 or 4 minutes.
Get out of the car!
My seatbelt.
Reach with your right hand, undo your seatbelt, get out of the car!
My hand, please. You see my hand? I'm not.
Get out of the car!
I'm not reaching for nothing. I promise. I'm not reaching.
Get out of the car! Get out on your face!
Look, I'm right here.
Get out on the car and get on your face!
I'm right here. I'm getting out.
Get out of the car and get on your face!
I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm getting out. I'm right here.
Get on the ground!
I'm right here.
Get on the
I
ground!
don't got nothing on me.
Identified as Trekevius Carmelo Jones from Marked Tree, Arkansas, the driver is transported to the Poinsett County Sheriff's Office and charged with offenses including speeding, reckless driving, lack of insurance, driving the wrong way on a one-way road, and felony fleeing in a vehicle.
Nothing on me.
Give me a ride.
I was scared.
Jones, run 15 one time. 15 one time.
Give me up. I can't breathe my leg. I hurt my leg when I hurt my leg. I don't got nothing on me, sir. I don't got nothing on me. I don't got nothing on me.
Get up.
I don't got nothing on me. Oh! I don't got nothing on me, sir. I don't got nothing on me, I promise.
Hello?
He put me in the car. Hey, I'm right here by the bay exit, bro. Hey, I'm by the bay exit. Hey, you don't gotta do it that hard, Miss Officer. Ah, that hurt. I don't got nothing on me. I promise I don't got nothing on me. I promise I don't got nothing on me. I have nothing on me. Nothing is in the vehicle. Nothing is on me.
Get in.
Yeah.
Are we good to read right now?
10-4. Go ahead, stop 1-10-11, Jones. 1-10-11.
Goodbye.
No.
Forward M50. Stand by my tag. Younger, 50 mile an hour, 661. Continue red, Ford pickup, he's on the road. Stop here, continue red, maybe it's Georgia tag, M-Day, 5173. SDT 5573. 330,
Hello?
Yeah, I'm good. Hang on.
On Tuesday, June 4th, 2024, at around 9 p.m., Trooper Dylan Evans received information that the West Memphis Police Department was pursuing a gold Kia Sorento with an Arkansas license plate. The Sorento was initially northbound on Missouri Street and then turned east onto the East Service Road, where Trooper Evans observed it speeding.
We're going back right now.
29. There was supposed to be firearms inside the vehicle on the primary. We're 40 eastbound.
You're running primary.
Yeah, primary. Speed's 112. 1037. We're in the inside lane. Speed's 130. We're staying for it.
Taking over as the primary pursuer, Trooper Evans followed the Sorento as it passed 7th Street on the service road and entered I-40, continuing eastbound at speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour.
Passed 283.
The Sorento recklessly used all 3 lanes of I-40 and both shoulders to pass other vehicles, disregarding public safety. Trooper Evans attempted a TVI near the 282-mile marker at approximately 9:07 p.m., but the maneuver was unsuccessful. Due to safety concerns, Trooper Evans decided to terminate the pursuit at the Tennessee state line on Interstate 40. On Sunday, June 2nd, 2024, at around 9:57 p.m., an officer parked on the southbound shoulder of U.S. Highway 67 observed a black Nissan Rogue with Arkansas license plates traveling south. The vehicle appeared to exceed the 75-mile-per-hour speed limit confirmed by radar at 89 miles per hour. The officer activated emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop near the 36 southbound mile marker.
Vehicle southbound on 67. Radar confirmed speed of 89. Speed limit 75. Slowed to 88. Locked it in at 88. It continued to slow as it passed me. B20 Newport 1024.
1036 southbound went David Victor 53493, DV 53493. Looks like it's going to be a black Buick SUV.
CFS received.
B20 Newport Wood getting off at 35. No, haven't stopped yet. B North on 13. Go ahead and call 1037.
Copy 237, not 38.
Speed's at 65.
Pull over.
B20 Newport. Looks like we're about to turn onto Cooley Road.
Turning on Cooley.
The vehicle initially slowed as if to pull over, but upon entering the 35 southbound exit, it began driving on the shoulder and slowed further. The officer used a siren intermittently to gain the driver's attention. Instead of stopping, the vehicle turned right onto State Highway 13 and headed north, accelerating to 65 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. The officer informed dispatch that the vehicle was fleeing. Attempts to prompt the vehicle to stop using the PA system were unsuccessful initially, as the vehicle slowed briefly and signaled to pull over on Coley Road, then accelerated back to 60 miles per hour. When the officer approached to perform a TVI, the driver abruptly braked and drove into the east roadside ditch of State Highway 13. The vehicle eventually halted in front of 3808 State Highway 13, with the occupants promptly putting their hands out of the windows.
Stay right there.
B23, how far you out?
Midwest here from the 59 southbound.
1040, see if County got anybody first.
Hands out of the vehicle, passengers. Stay right there. Rejoin call. Okay, I was talking about your back passenger, bud.
Newport Beach, did you have to go to the job?
1040, we're on 13, just past Cooley Road.
Copy 13, just past Cooley.
The driver, identified as Sedan Whitfield, was instructed to exit the vehicle and was placed in handcuffs. The back passenger, Adrian Johnson, and the front passenger, Courtney Jones, were also instructed to exit and taken into custody. Whitfield was read his Miranda rights and admitted the marijuana found in the vehicle belonged to him, absolving the passengers of involvement.
Come on. Keep on. Keep on. All right, stop. Go ahead and get down on your knees, bud. Cover. All right, put your left hand behind your back for me.
I was driving with it.
All right, you're under arrest for felony fleeing.
I wasn't fleeing,
dude.
I was trying to find somewhere to pull over.
You could have pulled over on the freeway, then you drove through the ditch, babe.
I'm not.
Hey, just listen. You are under arrest for felony fleeing.
Okay, I'm not.
That's all there is to it right now. We'll talk in here in a second. All right?
It's my mom on the phone.
That's fine.
A search of the vehicle yielded a small plastic baggie with a green leaf-like substance suspected to be marijuana on the center front console. No other items were found inside. Both passengers, Jones and Johnson, were read their Miranda rights and denied throwing anything from the vehicle, stating that they urged Whitfield to pull over.
Where else to pull over? I'm not from here. I was nervous.
Where you from, bud?
I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. I'm from there.
Jonesboro?
Yes, I was nervous. I just was.
Man, you could have stopped on the side of the freeway, the on-ramp. Then when you sped up.
No, I wasn't speeding.
1050, 1015 one time.
No, I
Go ahead and slide in for right now, bud.
Look, I wasn't speeding.
Go ahead and slide in. All right, back passenger. Go ahead and step out. Unlock. Open the door with your right hand. All right, go ahead and step back this way. Keep facing the other direction. We'll get it here in a second, okay? Let's sort all this out. Face the other way.
Trooper First Class Cody Brown arrived to provide assistance. A search of Whitfield's person uncovered a small clear plastic baggie containing an off-white powdery substance in his right pant leg cargo pocket. Whitfield claimed the substance wasn't drugs and requested a test. All evidence was secured in the patrol unit, and Barnett's Towing took possession of the vehicle. Jones and Johnson were released following questioning. Whitfield was transported to the White County Law Enforcement Center, where he mentioned believing he had warrants from the Jonesboro Police Department, leading to his failure to stop during the pursuit.
All right, there we go. All right, have a seat on the ground. You can lean against the wheel. Oh, don't hurt yourself. All right, kick your feet out. Kick your feet out. Cross your feet. There you go. No. What's your name, bud?
Adrian Johnson.
Adrian Johnson, okay. Anybody else in the vehicle? Okay. All right, bud, I'm going to clear the vehicle. B20 Newport, we have 3 detained.
Upon arrival at the White County Law Enforcement Center, Whitfield was placed in the intake area. The powdery substance was field tested at the State Police Searcy office and showed positive for cocaine.
Clear. All right. All right, I'm going to have them stand up, and if you want to hang out with them in front of your truck, I got to search him. Here, I'm going to help you up, bud, okay? All right, 1, 2, 3. Anything illegal going?
No.
Stick me, poke me, anything like that? Where you from?
I'm from Peoria, Illinois.
Illinois?
Long ways away from the home.
What y'all doing all the way down here?
Got family in Arkansas.
Oh, yeah? Where's your family at, bud?
In Jonesboro.
In Jonesboro? All right. Okay. Ma'am, go ahead and step back here.
Whitfield faced charges including fleeing, speeding, reckless driving, driving on a suspended license, lack of insurance, possession of marijuana, and possession of cocaine.
Hang on, bud. All right, I'm going to get you out. I'm going to search you. Okay. Go ahead and step on out.
They didn't do anything wrong.
No, I told them that. They're just detained right now, okay?
I don't want them to get trouble.
No, I got you. They were just passengers. Here, step to the front of my vehicle. I'm going to search you up there in front of the camera, okay? Anything illegal on you? Going to stick me, poke me, anything like that?
No, but the weed in the car is mine.
The weed in the car, where's it at?
It's in the front seat.
How much weed you got?
Just to smoke. Just to smoke.
Say so. All right, hey, take a step back towards me. Spread your feet. Just sit tight 1 second. Hey, my name's Trooper Dennis in Arkansas State Police. I was trying to stop you because you were doing 88 back there, 89.
And I was trying to find somewhere to pull over.
Just listen. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have an attorney present during any questioning. If you're not afforded one, won't be provided for you at government expense. Knowing and understanding these rights, you can talk to me if you want to. If not, you don't have to.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All I'm just trying to say is I'm just asking for 2 things.
All right.
Give him my money so he can be able to give it to my mom, because that's my rent money.
Rent money? You got money everywhere.
That's my rent money. Like, I have to have that money.
Where were y'all heading to?
I was headed out, going on a date.
On a date? On Sunday? Where y'all going to on Sunday on a date?
We were supposed to go to the movies, but we left late.
On June 27, 2023, at around 2:30 p.m., Arkansas State Police Dispatch received a 911 call about a silver Lincoln MKZ hybrid traveling at high speed on the southbound shoulder of I-530 near mile marker 30. Whitehall Police Department Chief of Police Greg Shapiro, stationed near mile marker 35, was informed by the dispatch center and attempted to intercept the vehicle as it passed his location. Meanwhile, Sergeant Jeff Preston from Troop E headquarters observed the silver car speeding over the exit 36 overpass on the shoulder. Preston then joined the pursuit on I-530, where the vehicle was estimated to be traveling at 100 miles per hour on the shoulder, overtaking southbound traffic. Upon activating lights and sirens, Sergeant Preston attempted to stop the vehicle driven by Casey Register. Register, however, continued at speeds exceeding 120 miles per hour, weaving in and out of traffic lanes and persistently using the shoulder to evade law enforcement.
Hey, back up 13 up to the PBI, back up.
Trooper Terrell Pratt joined the pursuit as a secondary unit near entrance ramp 39. Register's reckless driving continued southbound, disregarding other motorists by repeatedly switching between travel lanes and the shoulder. Approaching entrance ramp 43, Sergeant Preston successfully executed a TVI, causing Register's vehicle to spin out and collide with the guardrail, bringing the pursuit to an end.
Let me around, Sarge.
Due to the high speed, Register's vehicle struck the guardrail on the bridge ramp and bounced back onto the roadway, colliding with Preston's vehicle as he attempted to pass. The vehicle came to a stop in the middle of the southbound lanes, and Register was taken into custody without incident. Sergeant Preston's vehicle lost power and coasted to a stop in the traffic lane.
Yeah, just north of 73, go down the big roadway.
Let me see your fucking hands. Get out the car. Hands. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
During a vehicle inventory conducted by Corporal Marlon Briggs, a small bottle containing a clear brown liquid believed to be THC cannabis oil was found on the front passenger seat, along with a vapor smoking pipe on the driver's seat. EASI Ambulance Services treated Register for minor scratches at the scene and then transported him to Jefferson Regional Medical Center for evaluation.
What's wrong with you, man? Could have killed somebody yourself. Yeah.
After examination by a physician, Register was released without any minor or major injuries. He was then taken to the Da Brazil Detention Center and booked on charges stemming from the incident.
Go ahead and spend a 10-11 for this suspect vehicle.
And there you have it. Now before you leave, please make sure you give this video a like and also smash that subscribe button down below for more great content. And until then, stay safe and always keep exploring.